The sun is on the move. What's it doing now?
Yes, it is. The sun is leaving the ever-intense sign of Scorpio and going into the much more fun, ruled by Jupiter, optimistic, let's look forward sign of Sagittarius. And I quite frankly am all for it. And whenever the sun changes signs, that's where your attention is going to be focused to bring about things that gratify you, the individual. So I thought we all need to know where that's going to be. And normally the sun doesn't enter Sagittarius for a couple more days, but goes in today. So
let's do it.
For Sagittarians, it's a brand new start for them. It's a new start. They've had Saturn in their sign for the last 2 years, and they've been pretty beat up about it. And that's pretty much over and done with now. And now, whatever they have left, when they look around the Thanksgiving table and they see what they have left, that's real, and that is something they can build upon. And they need to know that. Whatever relationships are there, keep whichever ones you set by the curb, leave by the curb. For Capricorns, this is the 12th house of their own undoing. And it's really time. It's the end of Capricorn's solar year. That's why they're the humbugs of the zodiac. And they just need to take a step back, take a deep breath, and kind of regroup. They want to look over the last year, see the things they like, keep them, and figure out what they're going to set by the curb as well. For Aquarians, this is a great sign for them because it's in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives. And the Aquarius has to realize that it's going to take a group effort to bring the Aquarius what it is the Aquarius wants. And this has to do more with your male friends rather than your female friends to help you get what you want. For Pisces, 10th house of career and public standing. And Pisces have been under the gun for the last year and a half with people taking a really close look at what it is that they're doing. And they get the result of that evaluation for good or for ill over the next 30 days or so. For Aries, important legal matters, educational matters, matters at a distance, and some that probably did not go so well between March and September seem to reverse themselves for one reason or another, and they get a much better outcome with this and find out that the law might really be on their side. So, kind of like that. For Tauruses, nothing but hard work awaits them. This is, it's a time of not a lot of energy for Tauruses, and yet there's a ton for them to do. And they're pulled in a variety of different directions. The Tauruses everywhere I say, take the next 30 days or so, and then collapse in a heap when it's done.
Yeah,
is the very best thing to do.
You keep on with that, and Pat's going to hunt you down.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll have to help her. For Geminis, it's in their 7th house of open enemies. And Geminis find out who their friends are and aren't, who their enemies are and aren't. And they have a very clear understanding of what it is that people expect out of them. And in return, you get a very clear understanding of what they expect out of people. So, which is, I think, bodes pretty well for both the United States and Donald Trump.
Okay.
For Cancers, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities. And for them, there's just a boatload of work awaiting them. There's nothing easy about it. There are no shortcuts they can take. The next 30 days are really nothing but hard work. And make sure you don't burn the candle at both ends or it will impinge on your health. For Leos, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's their favorite time of year. Children, sports, amusements, pleasures, entertaining, creativity, all of those juices are really flowing. And Leos love the holidays more than any other sign because they really like to show a really good time. And that's what they have in store for them over the next 30 days or so.
Looking forward to that.
The party is at your house.
Okay.
For Virgo, not so much. They need to stick a little closer to home. They need to deal with matters. They've been working on shoring up their home and their foundations over the last year and a half or so. And this is the big final push to say, okay, here are the rest of the things that I need to do, and then I'm going to take the time to do it. For Libras, it is in their 3rd house of day-to-day living, and the pace of their day-to-day living is about to pick up. They have to be really careful not to overschedule themselves. And if they get the opportunity to combine a little bit of business and a little bit of pleasure, they should take that as well. And then for the last sign for Scorpio, it's about the money. And Scorpios really have to take a hard look at their financial picture and get a really realistic view of what is going on with it and what they have, and to make sure that they have the resources they think that they have, because they might not. They've had a rough go the last 18 months or so in spending money, so they want to make sure they got a couple of nickels left to rub. But the important thing is to realize on Thursday to take a look around, and no matter where you are in the United States, no matter what dinner it is you're eating, I guarantee you it is light years ahead and much better than probably 3/4 of the rest of the world. So I'm very thankful.
Happy Thanksgiving, and that sounded like good news. We'll see you next week.
It is always a pleasure.